Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So Clemson's return team not doing the offense any favors there. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Look, I realize on any play call, and it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. And the Tigers come to the line to run the hurry up.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to pass this time. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Now the 40, out past the 30. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. The quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
See if they can punch it in. It's first and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Staley. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to throw it on first down. He's got his man wide open. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He shreds the tackle. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he's brought down out at the 46.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. And he'll set up to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Chen. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now. The Tigers will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. Running it back. It's Carr. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I think this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Ball handed off. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Carr. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Rifles this football to the left. And it's caught inside the 10. They finally get him down, but the offense with a big spark to wrap up the first quarter of play. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Snags the quick throw. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. The Hurricanes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hurricanes. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Davis. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Off the play fake on first down. Makes a quick catch. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. First down and 10 now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs, is always trying to make a play. And this time, he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
And they'll give it to the back. Finding some room at the 25. And the defense brings him down. Gain sets up a third down play. Press coverage now from these DBs. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. And the Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
So play number 7 on this drive is a 3rd down and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. It's a short attempt, but from the left hash mark, a severe angle here. This one is right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He's looking deep here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it. Ncaa, here's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's running on. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. They recover their own fumble, but that is a huge loss and probably a drive killer.
He catches a break here. Ball is on the ground. It ends up bouncing right back to him to avoid a disaster for the offense.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. It'll end up being a safety. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Fair catch made at the 40. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to launch it deep again. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Hurricanes will have to kick it away. And that's the first punt today for the offense. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. And they down this one just shy of the 40-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Tigers hustle to the line to run that hurry out. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. In the clear at the 25. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Obvious penalty, doesn't matter. Offense makes a big gain. First down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the right side. Tackle after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. And the Tigers line up with a 1st and goal.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense.
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Turn starts inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long to the 22. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And here comes a deep shot. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised.
And looking for a big play here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they stop him? Oh, what a move to break into the clear. Tackle after the pick, and then he'll do it for the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick it deep to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Great footwork, a big opening now.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Of course, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk. We've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gives you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
And the Tigers will line up to kick it away. Kick goes out of bounds. They'll spot the ball near the 20-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First down here for this offense. They'll run it to the right side. Picks up 2, so it's second and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. Fighting off the defender.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Canes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. See what the call is on 1st and 10. play fake, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. It's a run to the left. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, there you go. You saved your best scramble of the day for a bit of a situation in the 4th quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment and the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field, and realize...
Picked off, a crucial turnover. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. The Tigers will have to kick this away. That's his 4th punt already today. And the returner is brought down. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Staley. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's caught. It's Chen. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 now for the offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up for the 1st and goal from the 8.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple of scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. He's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding. Open.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback drops back. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the 1st down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He breaks free. Trying to get the throw off. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. Looking to throw it again. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense has picked up the football going the other way. Touchdown, Tigers. And the defense joins the party with a score. And the sideline is going wild. What a moment. A defensive takeaway and a touchdown to take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Chris, I just can't help but think about how much work that both these teams have put in to be in this moment. And for this defense to make that play late in a game like this could be the defining moment, not just of this game, but of the entire season.
And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your 1st-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Can he take it all the way? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Well, when you take a chance, sometimes things tend to backfire on you. Conventional wisdom says to run the ball, no matter what the down and distance is, to work that clock and win this game the shortest way. You take the chance, you're aggressive, and it ends up backfiring with the interception.
And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play.
Hold it.
So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
And the single back takes the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. On the run, it's Chen. And that run goes nowhere. That'll be the final play of the ballgame. And a timeout is... 1 second remaining in the game. Leading here in the 4th quarter will keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Running with purpose. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. Well, it was an entertaining game, Kirk. We enjoyed calling it, but it's got to sting to fall short at the end.
Well, sometimes you're going to suffer losses like this, and you're just going to have to pick up your head and move on. It's the coach's job to try to get this team ready to play.